Probably gonna get raked over the coals for this by a lot of wrestling purists, but for me, match of the year was Roman versus Logan Paul at Crown Jewel. Wow, somebody's gonna hear that and they're gonna go, are you out of your mind?
In a big fight atmosphere in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Logan Paul looking to shock the world and end the 797-day reign of Roman Reigns.
Headed out to Saudi, and I'm asking Roman, like, how you feeling? Like, how you think this is gonna be? He's, you know, him being Roman, man, it's another walk in the park.
At Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna show you what God mode really looks like.
I think a lot of us realize that Logan Paul is a great athlete and could pull off some cool moves. What we didn't realize was that Logan Paul was capable of taking us on the ride of a lifetime.
I've never seen anyone come into pro wrestling and be as good as Logan Paul is that quick ever. Not even Kurt Angle.
Roman Reigns, you are the head of the table. But brother, in every industry I ever do, I am the table.
Then we all seen the match. We all seen Logan Paul bring it to him. You know, I was stunned. The bruh's an athlete. The bruh's got stardom written all over him.
I came into this matchup a doubter, but it's clear already Logan Paul is something special, and he is going to fight tonight until his last breath.
Logan Paul creates the single biggest viral video moment of the entire year by leaping off the top rope, taking a video selfie, and putting Roman Reigns through the announce table.
This is what you wanted. You're going viral, Roman. This is the damnedest thing I've ever seen. Frog splash through the table.
Like, who thought of that though? You know, I'm gonna hold the phone loose and I'm gonna. We do that all day, every day. But man, never thought to TikTok that much. That's fire though.
He had to make my man go viral like that.
And then his homies got involved, so you know, had to put him down too.
So much for Logan's entourage.
Even though Logan was brand new, like he's still like a rookie, like as that match is going on, you kind of think that there's a chance there that he's gonna win.
Lucky punch! Reigns back to his feet! A Superman punch! Cover for the win! For the win! Killed by Reigns! Logan's brother, Jake Paul! Roman Reigns, Superman punch! Reigns with a spear! Cover! The reign continues!
You could see it written all over the face of Roman Reigns after the match. He was flabbergasted at how offensively close Logan Paul came to becoming the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion.
Take his ass back to Houston. We don't belong here. I don't ever want to see him here. Your tribal chief smashed Logan Paul at Crown Jewel, and he did it with me at ringside and the entire universe and Jake Paul there to witness it.
Acknowledge me!